Good morning, and welcome to the 44th Annual Oregon Health Science University School of Nursing LeGrand Campus Convocation and Awards Ceremony. I'm Dr. Patty Barfield, and I have the privilege of serving as the Campus Associate Dean, and it's my pleasure to welcome you all here today. Before we begin, just a gentle reminder that today's event is being live streamed, and we kindly ask that you silence or turn off your cell phones, and if you do need to leave the auditorium for any reason, that you do so quietly, so not to disturb the proceedings. Thank you. We gather today to celebrate an exceptional group of students. This ceremony honors their hard work, dedication, and the milestones they've achieved. So, without further ado, let me introduce the class of 2025. Graduates, please be seated. You're all looking very sharp today. The land we celebrate on today was originally inhabited by the Cayuse, Umatilla, Walla Walla, and Nez Perce people. We pay tribute to their rich traditions, their languages, and their stories. We recognize their enduring connection to the land, its waterways, and the community. We extend our sincere respect to the original stewards of Northeast Oregon. Graduates, families, friends, and colleagues, and honored guests, this is a very special day, a day that marks the culmination of a long academic journey, the realization of dreams achieved and goals met. It is both an ending and a new beginning. While the success we celebrate today is that of our graduates, it comes in part by the work and the contribution of others, leading the way and lending support. I would like to acknowledge our honored guests, Dr. Kelly Ryan, President of Eastern Oregon University, Dr. Hector Olvera Alvarez, Senior Associate Dean for Research at the OHSU School of Nursing, Wade Twilliger, Assistant Chief of Nursing at Grand Ronde Hospital, our scholarship donors, Greg Monahan, Nancy and Scott Finholt, and our OHSU Foundation representatives, Chloe Lynch and Grace Alexander. Behind every nursing student is a nurse educator. Nurse educators teach, guide, lead, and serve as role models and mentors. I want to thank the LeGrand nursing faculty for helping to prepare the next generation of nurses to meet the challenges ahead and to serve the healthcare needs of all. If you are a nurse educator, faculty or preceptor, past or present, and if you're one of our graduates, you're now in the role and you are helping coach the upcoming students, please stand so we can thank you. It truly takes a village. As with any successful organization, the individuals working in administrative support roles are the very reason for the organization's success. I would like to ask the LeGrand campus staff, Saren, Lisa, and Karina, to stand and be recognized for your passion, your service, and your stellar excellence. Graduates, today we celebrate you. You made it. 3 years, 180 credit hours, 1,452 clinical hours, hundreds of quizzes, exams, papers, benchmark competencies, and thousands of flashcards. And let's be honest, at least one meltdown in a parked car. And now, here you are, officially done. You came into this program from different places and for different reasons. Some of you always knew you wanted to be a nurse. Many of you were inspired by the nurses in your own family and by watching nurses care for loved ones. Some, perhaps, chose nursing after watching Grey's Anatomy, only to discover the real thing involves a lot less love and a lot more work. Regardless of your reasons for coming together, you made it through nursing school. You've done the work. You've handled high expectations, tight deadlines, shifting schedules, and life as it continued to unfold. And through all that, you've done more than pass your classes. You've grown, you've stretched, you've served, and you have earned your place in the most trusted profession, nursing. So, class of 2025, you're ready to go out there and be the nurses who show up with curiosity, compassion, and courage. Curiosity to stay open to new ideas and new experiences, to keep learning, and not just from the literature, but from people. From your patients, your colleagues, your mentors, from what goes well and from what goes wrong, and everything in between. Compassion to care for everyone, no matter who they are, where they come from, or how they live. To treat each person with dignity and respect in every setting, under every circumstance. To see the human behind the chart, the diagnosis, and sometimes the behavior. Courage to speak up, ask questions, admit when you don't know, and when you're wrong. To advocate for your patients and to advocate for yourself. To ask for help when you need it, knowing that strength often starts with an honest self-appraisal. So, in closing, I want to say thank you for choosing the OHSU School of Nursing, and thank you for choosing the LeGrand campus. You now belong to a thriving alumni community of more than 14,000 nurses who work as leaders, clinicians, educators, and researchers to improve human health across Oregon and beyond. I wish you all the very best. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Kelly Ryan, Eastern Oregon University president, who will share a few words with our graduates.
Good morning, and congratulations, my deepest congratulations from Eastern Oregon University to each of our nursing graduates here today. And of course, congratulations as well to your supportive family and friends who were right alongside you for the ride. Today is such a big win for each of you, graduates and the folks who got you to the finish line. Welcome, of course, to those who haven't been here before to Eastern Oregon University, whether it's your first time or your millionth. I hope you have a spectacular day. And of course, I'm just delighted to be here to celebrate with you. For over 40 years, since 1982, EOU and OHSU have been coming together during graduation to recognize each of our graduates and appreciate this kind of really important partnership in our region. EOU and OHSU are committed to preparing nursing graduates, and it is critical both to the university, to this region, and to our state. Your success, each of these graduates, are both the results of efforts of OHSU and EOU, and a really spirited collaboration. EOU is super proud that each of you have been part of our community and that this university will be part of each of your stories You've been working with our faculty, our staff, and our programs in our facilities as you studied to achieve your degree, and the nursing staff and faculty took you on the rest of the road. OHSU and EOU graduates who achieved a minimum 3.5 GPA are proudly wearing an EOU medallion today, which symbolizes in many ways the significance of this partnership as well. Tomorrow, as you walk across the stage, please know that we're all cheering for you, both OHSU and EOU, and we both count you as our own. Becoming a nurse is a commitment you make to people. It's about health and science, of course, as those quizzes are a testament to, but it's also about caring and compassion. You play a role in all of our lives, and you hold such a unique place in our society. Obtaining your degree requires such a high level of skill, commitment, and thoughtfulness. In choosing this profession, each of you felt called to serve. These qualities and skills make you special. You're the ones that we're going to tell the truth to about how good or bad we feel. We turn to you to remember the joy of life when we're struggling and perhaps a little scared, as I am every time my blood is drawn. And in return, you share a joke with us. You offer solace or kindness of just patient listening, and perhaps you provide a little bit of comfort. You spring into action in the emergency room or to make sure tests or other procedures are correctly and wisely done. You may even convey a final message to a loved one because you were there to hear it. One never knows the awesome responsibility of being a nurse until you have experienced it. Like it or not, taking care of another human being, truly listening to them, is perhaps the most simple and yet most profound of human acts. We are lucky to have each of you in this world because when we are not at our best, you make us feel cared for. Graduates, please stand, and let's all give them a big old round of applause. Thank you for committing your knowledge, your care for humanity, and generous spirits to the nursing professions. Congratulations to each of you on your accomplishments, 2025 nursing graduates. Now I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate each of you, and I hope you'll remain standing as I come by. And I know you practiced this overnight as we discussed yesterday. And of course, I'll see you again as you walk across the stage on Saturday. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you, Dr. Ryan. I want to take this opportunity to both introduce and acknowledge Dr. Hector Olvera Alvarez, Associate Professor and Senior Associate Dean for Research at the Oregon Health Science University School of Nursing. Hector is a brilliant human, a passionate scientist, and a kind soul. While not a nurse, his science lands square within the core concepts of nursing, which include people, environment, and health. His work exemplifies the power of interdisciplinary collaboration, demonstrating how individuals from diverse backgrounds can contribute meaningfully to shared goals in health and well-being, all in the service of humanity. Please welcome my friend and colleague, Dr. Hector Olvera Alvarez.
First and foremost, let me extend my sincere congratulations to all of you, class of 2025. Today, above all, is a celebration for each and about each one of you. Graduation is my favorite academic day of the year because it reminds me of our purpose as academics. Here at OHSU, the School of Nursing, our primary goal is not just to prepare the next generation of nurses, but more importantly, the next generation of compassionate leaders. Each one of you has demonstrated remarkable capacity, resilience, and determination as you completed one of our rigorous programs here at OHSU. You made sacrifices, stayed focused, and worked in partnership with your faculty and peers to gain the knowledge and skills that will empower you to transform healthcare and society. And as the headlines might provide a gloomy outlook of what is there, it's because all of you right now that I feel and I'm full of hope. Before I explain why, let me take a moment to recognize our first generation graduates. As a first generation graduate myself, I understand the challenges you have faced so far. I know what it feels to navigate uncharted territories without a roadmap. But I also understand the profound sense of achievement that comes with this moment. So I ask you, first generation graduates, to please stand up. Please remain standing. So now let me ask anyone in this room who is a first generation college student or graduate to also please stand up. Thank you. You can sit now. Thank you for taking this important step, a step that changes family paths, forges opportunities, and enriches society. Your success today is not only yours, we all know that. It belongs also to all of those who believed in us and supported you along the way. Now, let me tell you why everything that you have accomplished matters so profoundly. For more than 40 years, Gallup polls have consistently ranked nurses as the most trusted professionals in America. Have only once nurses been in number 2, and that was in 2001 behind firefighters. This extraordinary trust isn't just a statistic. It's a testament of how valuable all of you are to society. Healthcare simply cannot happen without nurses leading and providing care. You have the knowledge, the skills, competence to help individuals, families, and communities in ways that no other profession can. Think about the clinic nurse caring for patients with diabetes. She's just not thinking about that day's process or visit. She's also thinking strategically about keeping her patients healthy and out of the hospital in the future. Or think about the hospital nurse preparing a patient for discharge. He's not only planning for what the patient may need right now, but also thinking on how they're going to recover at home and how to help them in the best way to do that. This is the depth and breadth of nursing practice, and this is the impact you will all have. As you step into your roles as nurses, you'll discover that your power extends beyond, far beyond clinical care. When we truly care for each other, we really see value in each person's humanity. We create the conditions for everyone to thrive. The empathy and compassion that define the very best nurses have the power not only to heal our bodies, but also to heal our communities. In a world that can feel divided, compassionate nurses model how differences are bridged and how common ground is found, prioritizing our shared need for care, dignity, and hope. This is how a brighter future unfolds. One interaction at a time, one patient at a time, one family at a time. When we extend genuine care to each person we encounter, we create ripples that extend far beyond what we can see. The health of our entire society depends on this foundation of mutual care and respect. And all of you nurses champion this every day. With this profound trust comes responsibility. You will uphold this public trust by delivering compassionate care, of course, but also by maintaining the highest ethical standards and defending scientific evidence. In a world where robust, rational, scientific evidence is increasingly being challenged, you will need to be courageous. You must be curious, of course, and willing to question the status quo, but ultimately committed to finding and upholding objective evidence. I know that all of you as nurses understand that it's vital for each of you to be right, to make decisions based on evidence and sound judgment. But let's not forget that it's equally, if not more important, to be kind. In a world as complex as ours, compassion emerges as a powerful healing force, something you as nurses understand intimately. As you step into your careers, I challenge you to be the change you wish to see. Advocate for policies that support the well-being of nurses. Push for research that prioritizes positive outcomes for everyone. Strive for practices that result in affordable, accessible, quality care for all. Use your voice to speak up against injustices. Use your knowledge to educate others, and use your skills to serve those in need. You are not just healthcare providers, you are truly agents of change. And in your pursuit of caring for others, please do not forget to take care of yourselves. Nurture your passions, cultivate your relationships, and take time to rest and rejuvenate. A happy nurse, it's an awesome nurse, and the world needs you at your very best. I am confident that each of you will be prepared, ready to take on these challenges, provide leadership for solutions, and discover yourself along the way. You have the knowledge, the skills, and I know, above all, you have the heart to make the difference that only you can make. OHSU School of Nursing, class of 2025, congratulations. Go forth and help the world heal. We are all counting on you. Thank you.
I hope you're feeling inspired. Right. A happy nurse is a great nurse. I'm keeping that line. We now move into the statewide awards and recognition portion of our ceremony. It is really a fun part because there's surprises involved today. These annual awards honor one graduating baccalaureate student from each of the five School of Nursing campuses. Faculty nominate students based on specific criteria, and then campus associate deans across the state convene, and we review the nominations, and we advocate for who we think is the best, reflects the criteria the best for the award. So, and to be clear, for the statewide recognition awards, our campus won 5 out of the 6 awards. I felt a little bad, and then I got over that. And when I talked to my colleagues about it, they're like, no, we have exceptional students, everybody would agree, but it's also the relationships that the students develop with our faculty and our staff. This campus has some pretty special features about it. So, to get us started, please join me in welcoming faculty member Katrina Dielman, who will present the Carol A. Lindemann Award.
Good morning. Named after the second dean of our School of Nursing, the Carol A. Lindemann Award recognizes individuals who exhibit not only outstanding academic prowess, but also a profound commitment to innovative leadership and a vision for the future of healthcare. It is my absolute honor to present this award to someone who truly embodies dedication, compassion, and quiet leadership. The recipient of the esteemed Carol A. Lindemann Award is Sarah Downing. Sarah is the kind of person who inspires others, not with grand speeches, but through tireless action. She has balanced the roles of student, mother, and leader while commuting over 1.5 hours each way to class in La Grande. An impressive feat on its own. But Sarah didn't stop there. She's an Oregon Rural Nurse Scholar, a member of Sigma Theta Tau, the International Nursing Honor Society, and she was a presenter at the Western Institute of Nursing Research Conference. Sarah's passion for service took her all the way to Honduras with Global Brigades, where she helped deliver vital health supplies and support. Sarah is the definition of a team player. She has served in Student Senate for all 3 years and chaired the 2024 Rita Monahan Wellness event, which raised the largest amount since pre-COVID. Thanks to her strategic planning and her ability to uplift those about her. She even wrote personalized thank you notes to every contributor, a small gesture that reflects her big heart. She created documentation to ease the transition for future School of Nursing event planners and has continued to fundraise tirelessly for Global Brigades, often with her children by her side and more pizza coupons sold than we can count. She doesn't seek recognition, but today we recognize her. Sarah, you will be an exceptional nurse, teammate, and leader. We are so proud of you. At this time, I would like to invite my colleague, Kesia Fletcher, to present the Community Service Award. Thank you.
The Community Service Award recognizes an OHSU student who exemplifies the commitment to service and community, a person who has gone above and beyond to give back to their community. It is my honor to present this award to Valerina Quintero. I've had the privilege of teaching Val since her sophomore year, and I can honestly say that she has taught me just as much as I have taught her. She has shown me what it means to quietly impact the world around you. Gandhi once said, in a quiet way, in a gentle way, we can shake the world. This perfectly reflects Val's spirit. She may be reserved and soft-spoken, but her impact is anything but small. Val has a heart for service. She volunteers in various ways throughout her community, but her most significant commitment is her military service. As a combat medic in the Army National Guard, Val serves with the selflessness required to serve others at the highest level. Military service demands a deep sense of responsibility for others. Val embraces this not for the recognition, but for the genuine calling to serve and protect others. Val, we thank you for your service. I have also had the opportunity to witness her commitment to community through her community project. She went above and beyond to improve a struggling swing bed program, a critical resource to many patients. Her efforts led to lasting impacts, and the hospital continues to use her program today. Whether in uniform or scrubs, I have no doubt that Val will continue to make meaningful, lasting impacts in our community, quietly and humbly, in ways we may not even notice, but will surely leave a mark. Congratulations, Val, on this well-deserved award. Now please join me in welcoming to the stage Campus Dean Associate Dr. Patty Barfield, who will present the Henrietta Dulce Puhati Award. Thank you.
Okay. Looking for the award. The Henrietta Dulce Puhati Award, named for the School of Nursing's second director, honors compassion, kindness, and generosity towards patients, colleagues, and humanity. This year's recipient exemplifies these qualities in every way. I am honored to present this award to Maddie Hollis. In the clinical setting, Maddie connects deeply with patients, offering thoughtful, compassionate care that lightens burdens and lifts spirits. Faculty and preceptors praise her advocacy, expertise, and sincerity, hallmarks of not just a skilled nurse, but an extraordinary person. In the classroom, Maddie's intellect and curiosity were matched by her warmth and her empathy. She checked on sick classmates and faculty, lifted up peers through mentorship and student government, and never missed a chance to share gratitude or encouragement. And I would say she's the only student in 8 years who has responded to every email I sent. Maddie sees and honors the dignity in everyone she meets. Her presence makes the world brighter, kinder, and more human. Maddie Hollis, thank you for choosing nursing. Congratulations. Next, please join me in welcoming faculty member Ashley Gibbs to the podium. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. It is my honor to present this year's Jean E. Boyle Memorial Award. This award recognizes distinguished service to student government, the community, and humanity. This year's recipient is Rita Longworth. Rita exemplifies what it means to be a leader, a servant, and a change maker. Rita has poured her heart into strengthening our campus and the greater community. From organizing outreach events like the Right Check Resource Center cleanup, to helping low-income seniors with home projects, to rallying student volunteers for the Oregon Food Bank, Rita has never stopped looking for ways to serve others. She's a registered dietitian who shares her expertise with generosity and humility. She teaches wellness with respect and enthusiasm. She brings energy, intelligence, and genuine care to every clinical classroom and community setting. Rita has been a tireless advocate for underserved and underrepresented groups, whether it's improving partnerships with local organizations, supporting her fellow students, or simply making everyone feel welcome and included. She leads with purpose and heart. Her determination, her can-do spirit, and her deep sense of compassion are exactly what this award represents. Rita, your impact has already been tremendous, and I know you'll continue to change lives wherever your nursing path takes you. Please join me in congratulating this year's Jean E. Boyle Memorial Award recipient, Rita Longworth. I get to present one more award. So I'm going to present the Rural Frontier Nursing Award. And this award acknowledges individuals who show a genuine interest in and concern for the health of rural populations. It's truly an honor to present this award to Ashlyn Hunt Prince. Ashlyn is a student who has left a remarkable impact on her community, her preceptors, and all of us who have had the privilege of working with her. Ashlyn has shown exceptional dedication to rural health care in Wallowa County, and I've heard time and time again how deeply respected she is by the staff at Wallowa Memorial. She's earned their trust and that of her patients through her compassionate care, professionalism, and genuine commitment to the community. Her preceptors have shared how much she brings to the clinical environment, not only through her skills, but through her heart. One preceptor said it best: Ashlyn has shown exceptional dedication and heart as a student nurse. Her compassion for patients and our community is evident in all that she does. Her creative, thoughtful approach to solving patient care challenges has made a meaningful impact on those she serves. Ashlyn understands the way people of Wallowa County, their values, their lifestyle, and the importance of dignity and respect in care. She is observant, grounded, and open-minded, qualities that are essential in rural nursing. She adapts seamlessly across settings and consistently elevates those around her. Congratulations, Ashlyn. We're all incredibly proud of you, and it's a privilege to present this award to you. I'm going to welcome Patty back to the podium.
Thank you. I'm secretly freezing behind this curtain. So it is my honor to introduce today's guest speaker, Wade Twilliger, a dedicated nurse and assistant chief nursing officer at Grand Run Hospital, a 2014 graduate of this very program. Wade exemplifies the strength and the promise of rural nursing. His work reflects a deep commitment to advancing healthcare in critical access settings where innovation, collaboration, and resourcefulness are essential. Over the years, Wade has played a key role in both the direct delivery of care and the development of clinical initiatives and systemic improvements that elevate patient outcomes. He leads with compassion, adaptability, and a distinct ability to connect with and inspire those around him. Qualities that have made him a lasting impact, have made a lasting impact on his team, his patients, and the LeGrand community. Please join me in welcoming Wade Twilliger.
All right, it's time to celebrate. It's time for you guys to just be present in this moment, bask in it for a little bit, and you know, all the studies. I know that probably some of you have the NCLEX on your mind. All you type A nursing personalities are going to be tempted while there's a keynote speaker who's up here for a while to be looking at your phone and studying a little bit more, but just let go for a moment. Be present, enjoy, you know, maybe for like 30 minutes, because you probably should get to studying for the NCLEX. It's a big deal. But I want to say that if you think about where we're at, June 13th, 2025, about 10 o'clock in the morning at the OHSU Convocation ceremony, 5 years ago, I needed to say that so that you know I'm alert and oriented times 4 and that this is a moment you can trust. But did you imagine you'd be here 5 years ago? Let me ask another question. In the midst of your sophomore year at OHSU, did you imagine you would be here? Sophomore year is a beast. Well, I do want you to celebrate and I want you to be proud. There's a lot of reasons to be very proud of what you've accomplished. You belong to a school that is in the top 10% of nursing schools in the nation. So as you look at your cohort, the people that helped you get through these last 3 years, you guys need to look around at truly the smartest and the brightest and the most prepared nurses ready for the field of nursing. Not only that, but hey, you passed Patho, you passed Farm, huh? Big round of applause. Good job, you guys. And you hear from some people at times that you know you're going to get to that first day of nursing and all of a sudden you're on your own when you're signed off and it kind of all goes out the window and you feel like I'm starting over. That's not true. You're very prepared. You guys have more clinical hours, and though there may be moments where you feel that way, you have more clinical hours than most nursing schools. And I can say as a man who has hired many nursing students over the last decade that you really are prepared and ready for the nursing field, more than most, and that's amazing. So you should be proud of all those things. But there is another aspect, another important thing, a scarce commodity, something that's super rare in our culture, something that's rare throughout the planet, in my opinion, that you guys really should be proud of, and it's actually something that you didn't earn. There's a lot that you have earned and that you get to celebrate, but this is something you've inherited. This is something that's causing you to stand on the shoulders of those who've gone before you for decades, and it's been mentioned a couple times this morning already, and I know you've heard it. But it is a phenomenal thing that you are entering into the most trusted profession. As was shared earlier, it's been 23 years straight. We had that 1 year where firefighters in 2001, when we had, of course, the Twin Towers where they were number 1 on the list. But for 23 years straight, I don't even know if some of you are 23 years old. Some of you, when 23 years ago, if you were alive, you definitely were young enough that you couldn't have imagined this. And here you are, you're inheriting something so precious, trust. And that trust was built on the Nightingale Pledge. I think there's 3 things that you can look at in that Nightingale Pledge that really give us the virtues in which are the bedrock and the cornerstone that trust was built on. And that being to practice the nursing profession faithfully, to do no harm, non-malfeasance, and to advocate for your patients. And I want to not break down all 3 of those things, but I want to talk to you about one perspective that it may sound simple, but it'll be the most challenging thing that you face in all of your nursing career. But there's one perspective that'll help you get there, and that is that you put away all of your biases, all of your prejudices, all of your ideologies, and you come to the bedside and you treat every patient with the same excellent care every time that you have an encounter. This is why you are the most trusted profession, because there is this safe space that you're, again, walking into. This isn't, there's a lot of people who are graduating this weekend who are going to walk into professions that they're going to have to fight to build trust. You guys have trust built into this profession. And that means that no matter the race or ethnicity, no matter wealth or poverty, no matter what their political views are, or what your patient's identity is, you will every time have a chance to provide excellent, safe care. And because of that, you're going to be a safe place that patients trust when there's so many other areas right now in this life where there's not trust. You guys are entering into that. And don't forget that every time a patient comes in to your care, they're entering in to the process of change possibly. The trans-theoretical model of change tells us that every time a patient comes in to the process of change, there's a 15% chance that lasting change is going to happen. So it doesn't matter if it's been the 10th or 15th time that you've cared for somebody. You don't know where they're at. We don't get to see if they're in pre-contemplation or contemplation or planning. You just get to know that they need to be cared for. And so, yes, you're going to be challenged because you're going to have this thought enter your mind from time to time after you've cared for a patient for maybe the 100th time. You're going to say, they're doing this to themselves. They choose not to follow the diet plan. They choose not to take their medications. How come they continue to cyclically come back with the same problems over and over and over again? But let that thought be fleeting, because though there may be some truth to it, you have to get back to your why. That you're here to take care of those who can't take care of themselves. They're in a vulnerable situation. They don't know how to advocate for themselves. They need care, and they trust that they're going to get it. So, though you will be challenged to think that way, I want to encourage you to keep that why center. And on the days where you don't live up to the pledge, on the days where you don't live up to your own higher standards than the Nightingale Pledge, take a deep breath. Gather yourself. Connect with those who are walking the same path as you. Show yourself grace. Admit your shortcomings. And then do the thing that we all need to do, is stand back up, go back out there wiser, better, and stronger, and ready to care for those. And then guess what's going to happen? This beautiful thing is going to take place. You are now not going to be inheriting trust. At some point in your career, it'll be your turn to pass the mantle, and that trust will now be yours that you've earned. And hopefully we're hearing for another 23 years and beyond, nursing is still the most trusted profession in the United States. And it'll be a proud thing to pass on to the next generation. Thank you. You guys celebrate, enjoy. I really hope that this moment is something that you're present for throughout. It's a wonderful thing. I'm so excited to be a part of it. You're joining the best profession on the face of the planet. You guys are awesome. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for that very Truth to Power packed speech. Appreciate it. We have good students, even 2014. All right, we now move into the campus awards and recognition portion of our ceremony. Each of these awards are presented to one graduate at each campus, so there are 5 campuses. Similar to the statewide awards, students are nominated and selected on specific criteria. To get us started, please welcome with me Megan Brazine, faculty, who will present the Golden Lamp Award.
Today, it is my honor to present the Golden Lamp Award. This prestigious accolade is rooted in the principles of the American Nurses Code for Professional Nurses and the Florence Nightingale Pledge. It is awarded to individuals who exemplify exemplary scholarship, leadership, professional commitment, innovative contributions, and humanitarian ideals. This year's recipient of the Golden Lamp Award is Gracie Neeson. I first met Gracie in our pathophysiology course, where she was initially quiet and reserved. However, once we began working together in clinical settings, she quickly emerged from her shell and truly began to shine. Gracie consistently demonstrated kindness, ethics, and compassion toward both her patients and colleagues. She is highly contemplative and dedicated to continuous growth in her nursing practice, always seeking out new learning opportunities. In addition to striving to improve her own clinical skills and judgment, Gracie consistently uplifted those around her. As a testament to her leadership, team-oriented mindset, Gracie often offered to her peers the chance to practice clinical skills she had already mastered, fostering a supportive and collaborative environment. As she transitioned into her senior year, her preceptors consistently praised her dedication to providing compassionate, ethical, respectful, safe, evidence-based care. During her junior year, Gracie exhibited exceptional scholarship and professionalism by collaborating with a colleague on a sensitive yet critical public health issue, venereal disease, among high school and college-age populations. Their efforts ensured that these groups received accurate and accessible information. Then in her senior year, Gracie demonstrated initiative and leadership by independently developing an innovative project aimed at improving staff posture, reflecting her proactive commitment to workplace wellness and employee well-being. Gracie's infectious smile, genuine warmth will brighten the days of patients and colleagues around her. The nursing profession is very fortunate to welcome such a committed and compassionate nurse. Welcome to nursing, Gracie. Please join me in welcoming my colleague Diana Siltonen to the stage to present the Elnora Thompson Leadership Award.
All right, good morning. I'm Diana, as she shared, Siltonen. I have the honor of presenting the Elnora Thompson Leadership Award. This award bears the name of the first director of the School of Nursing and is presented in recognition of outstanding abilities in leadership that stimulate activities and interest of fellow students. The winner of this award is none other than Rebecca Juarez-Smith. And I had to make sure there was tissue here, and there is, so I might need it. So Rebecca Juarez-Smith, known to many of us affectionately as Becky, has made exceptional contributions to her cohort, our school, and the wider community, making our beautiful valley even better. Faculty who have had the pleasure of working with Becky consistently describe her as a compassionate leader and steadfast advocate. She proactively recognizes and encourages students who may be struggling and consistently creates a place for others to feel seen, supported, and valued. As a member and now president of the Student Senate, Becky has demonstrated both professionalism and heart, leading with humility and a deep commitment to equity for underrepresented populations. Since the very beginning of the program, Becky has served as a mentor not only to her classmates, but also to junior and sophomore cohorts who have known her as someone they could turn to for guidance, encouragement, and clarity. She has also been a dedicated and effective peer tutor, supporting student success across the board. One of Becky's most influential efforts has been amplifying student voices and ensuring they are heard by faculty and leadership. Under her presidency, the Student Senate has reinstated the outreach coordinator position, strengthening connections between our campus and the community. And that has brought so much good, and we're incredibly grateful for that. In a time when the world needs nurses who serve the underserved, who champion equity, and who speak for the voiceless, Becky truly stands out. It has been a joy. I'm not going to cry. Not going to cry. Okay. It's been a joy to watch her pursue her dream with such dedication and courage, and I have no doubt that she will go on to accomplish incredible things. And while I could go on singing her praises far beyond the time we have allotted today, please feel free to join me in the lobby and afterwards, and if you'd like to hear more. Congratulations, Becky, you did it. What a great day. Now I'd like to invite my colleague Tiffany Tovar to the podium to present the Sigma Theta, Theta can't talk anymore, Sigma Theta Tau Outstanding Undergraduate Student Award.
Hello. So it's an honor to present the Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society of Nursing Student Award. This recognizes not only academic excellence, but integrity, compassion, and the embodiment of leadership in nursing practice. Please join me in celebrating this year's Sigma Theta Tau Student Award recipient, Sarah Downing. Sarah has consistently demonstrated a deep commitment to our profession, not just through grades or clinical performance, but in how she shows up for others. Whether advocating for her patients, supporting her peers, or approaching challenges, she approaches them with humility and resolve. Sarah has modeled what it means to be a nurse leader. At the heart of Sigma's mission is the idea of transforming global health through nursing excellence. Sarah's actions remind us that transformation doesn't always come in sweeping gestures, but it comes in small moments of courage, kindness, and clarity. It's found in how we speak up, how we serve, and how we keep learning, even when the path is difficult. Sarah, it has been a privilege to watch you grow into the kind of nurse we all hope to work alongside. Congratulations. Thank you for inspiring us. And now please welcome Greg Monahan to the podium to present the Rita Short Monahan Scholarship Awards.
Yes, he really does exist. All that work on the fair. My name is Greg Monahan, and I am pleased and honored to join you today to give the award. Rita was a professor of nursing in the program here from 1986 until her death from colon cancer in 1999. During that time, she received a number of awards for teaching and carried out a rigorous research program. She became utterly devoted to her students, but it bothered her that some of them had trouble paying for their licensing exams after they had exhausted their very last penny on OHSU's formidable tuition. So when she got sick, she asked, well, commanded actually, that we establish a fund to help those who needed it. At first, we managed to give out a total of 2 awards, and we thought that was pretty good. But then nursing students began fundraising. They started a walkathon, and that blossomed into a full-blown science fair. As a result of their hard work, the number of recipients has grown to the marvelous number that we will see today. The criteria were simple. Recipients of this award had to give promise of being great nurses, they had to have worked hard without undue complaint, and they had to be likely to pass the test. Oh yeah, they also had to kind of need the money. Dean Patty Barfield will now read the names. As she does, please get up and join us on stage.
And Sharon, I won't get rid of it. Okay. I found the awards. Yay.
Good.
All right. So I'm going to ask the recipients of the Rita Monahan Awards to come forward when I call your name, and please hold applause until we get everybody up on stage. Carly Wilkerson, Jackson Roner, Ivania Pena, Catherine Oglesby, Gracie Neeson, Haley McNall, Tandy Martin, Sarah Lane, Rebecca Juarez-Smith. Do you feel that cold breeze? It is freezing up here. Shaylee Joseph, Catherine Johnston, Liliana Jensen, Emily Inselman, Madeline Hollis, Derek Fox, Shaylin Downing, Sarah Downing, Valerina Cantero, Vanessa Cavillo, and Jessica Cavillo. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the 2025 Rita Short Monahan Scholarship.
Test. Because we only give this award one time. I want you to go out there and be great nurses. I think the late, great Brian Wilson was thinking of nurses when he wrote, "God only knows what we'd do without you." As this marvelous Army decamps, please welcome to the stage faculty member Robin Claudson, who will be presenting the award named for Rita's my old friend and colleague, the Jan Gladsby Peters Eastern Oregon Regional Nursing Service Award.
I want to share I once had the privilege of meeting Jane Goodall, and all I could do was cry. And she said, really kindly, "Without tears, there are no rainbows in the heart." And so we have a lot of rainbows and hearts today. Robin.
The Jan Gladsby Peters Award recognizes a commitment to rural nursing in Eastern Oregon. The recipient has demonstrated significant interest and concern for the health status of Eastern Oregonians and possesses the potential to make a meaningful contribution to rural nursing in Eastern Oregon. The 2025 Jan Gladsby Peters Eastern Oregon Rural Nursing Excellence Award is granted to Katherine Johnson. Kate, please come forward. Kate has consistently demonstrated excellence in nursing through her commitment to providing high-quality, evidence-based care. Colleagues and clinical peers describe her as someone who's deeply dedicated to delivering holistic, patient-centered care. One of her clinical instructors noted that Kate is proactive in seeking feedback and continually pushes herself to grow as a nurse. She builds strong therapeutic relationships with her patients and remains attuned to the unique dynamics of rural health care. Kate thoughtfully utilizes available resources to ensure that patient needs are met effectively. And as a valued member of her rural community, she brings both compassion and clinical skill to those that she serves, always with a warm smile and a sincere desire to help. She is dedicated to excellence in every area, in her academic performance, clinical practice, community engagement, and peer support. She consistently strives to be her best self while encouraging and uplifting those around her. I can't think of a better person to get this award. Congratulations, Kate.
One of the greatest joys of being a nurse educator is witnessing the growth and the spirit of our students. Today we are honored to hear from one of them. Chosen by her peers to deliver the undergraduate student address, Molly Clark is known as a quiet leader, a kind, gentle, and generous soul with remarkable depth. Bright and witty in equal measure, she is deeply respected by both her classmates and faculty. Please join me in welcoming Molly Clark.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for coming here to celebrate this humongous accomplishment with all of us. This has been literally years in the making, and we are so thrilled to finally be done. There is a rumor that nursing is the most difficult undergraduate degree that one can obtain. In fact, advice about nursing school on the internet suggests that you laminate your notes so that the tears roll off of them as you study. which turns out not to be horrible advice. In fact, going forward, if anyone asks me for a recommendation for a book that will make you cry, Abrams' Clinical Drug Therapy is a great one. I cried. I don't know if it's true that nursing is the most difficult degree, but one thing this program has taught us is to research things that we don't fully understand. So I did some research among my classmates, and my findings were interesting. Half of us at one point regretted our decision to enter the nursing program. And a third of us considered dropping out at some point. So this was hard. It definitely is a program that makes you question your life choices. It turns out that this academically rigorous program we all picked was in fact rigorous. This required so much time, energy, and thought, and it took over our lives. Graduates, don't forget that. Do not self-deprecate. Own it. This was hard. This was a lot to accomplish, and we should be so proud. Now, that is not to say that we did not need help to get here. Clearly, we needed plenty of help. So to our amazing faculty, we say thank you so much. Thank you for teaching us what you know, for being examples of the nurses we want to be, for your patience, your guidance, and your wisdom. To our families, thank you for helping us through our mental breakdowns, of which there were many, for letting us practice our assessment skills on you, for letting us practice other skills on you, for helping us study even when you didn't have a clue what we were studying. We could not have done this without you. And to caffeine, you know what you did. And thank you. Over the course of this program, we have changed the way we think, act, and react. We've learned to appreciate juicy veins, dark humor, and the materials staff in the hospital. We've all become superstitious about full moons and the word quiet. We've all become thoroughly sick of green scrubs. We've made it through Skills Lab, Sim Lab, and pharmacology. We've completed nearly 1,500 hours of clinical and a mind-numbing amount of Kaplan questions. We have been tested, observed, and proved our competence until we are finally ready to be real nurses, also known as RNs. Now, I wish nursing school was the hardest thing we would have to do, but we all know that's not true because we have a career in nursing to look forward to. Nursing is challenging, which is probably why it pays so well. But thanks to the academically rigorous last 3 years, we know how to take on a challenge. We can remember that school was hard, but we did it, and we can do the next hard thing too. We know how to buckle down and learn what we don't know. We know how to practice until we get it right. And we know how to not quit even when we want to, or at least a third of us want to. Our futures will be filled with plenty of struggle, which will lead to amazing growth and learning. And just like today, when we get to celebrate this milestone, there will be many moments when we can celebrate our own milestones in the future. Maybe when we become a preceptor for the first time, or we land a job in our dream unit, or we get a certification, or we get a raise. We can be proud of ourselves all over again for sticking with it and getting it done. The struggle will be real, but the end result will be life-changing for us and for our patients. There is no end to the good we can do as we face our challenges, learn, and become the most amazing nurses. So, graduates, let's make a pact to remember we can do hard things. When your patients want to set you up with their grandson or their niece, remember, you can do hard things. When your patients are hard of hearing or Googled their symptoms, when you're short-staffed, when your work bestie is on vacation, you can do hard things. We didn't make it this far to only make it this far. We can change lives, and we will change lives. I wish you all the most amazing careers. May your scrubs always have enough pockets, and may your pen lights always have fresh batteries. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Molly. Graduates, it is now time to present you with your nursing pens and graduation roses. Please rise and prepare to come forward as your name is called. Family members and friends involved with the pinning, we ask that you remain seated and join your graduate once they've reached the top of the stairs. While we're waiting for our seniors and faculty to get in place, we would also like to say a special thank you to Joanne Smith, a community member and nurse who provided the roses for our graduates and has done so every year for a long time. Tyler Leland Brown, Kuna, Idaho. Oh, thanks, Katrina. Jessica Caveo, Boardman, Oregon. Vanessa Caveo, Boardman, Oregon. Congratulations. Valerina Cantero, Pohnpei, Federated States of Micronesia. Molly Kirsten Clark, magna cum laude, Hermiston, Oregon. Sarah Ann Downing, cum laude, Galt, California. Shaylin Dakota Downing, cum laude, Madras, Oregon. Derek Austin Fox, magna cum laude, McMinnville, Oregon. Kimberly Kaylin Gasson, Baker City, Oregon. Madeline Eva Hollis, summa cum laude, Albany, Oregon. Ashlyn Page Hunt Prince, Wallowa, Oregon. Emily Amanda Inselman, Kalispell, Montana. Liliana Nicole Jensen, magna cum laude, Prineville, Oregon. Catherine Louise Johnston, Scappoose, Oregon. Shaylee K. Joseph, Baker City, Oregon. Becky Juarez Smith, magna cum laude, Chino Hills, California. Sarah Rose Lane, cum laude, Redmond, Oregon. Rita Jean Longworth, summa cum laude, Echo, Oregon. Tandy Dane Martin, Agnes, Oregon. Haley Michelle McNall, Banks, Oregon. Gracie Jean Neeson, magna cum laude, Joseph, Oregon. Catherine Angelina Oglesby, Baker City, Oregon. Ivana Pena, Hermiston, Oregon. Mario Iraclio Rodriguez, Hermiston, Oregon. Super proud. Jackson Wade Roner, magna cum laude, Baker City, Oregon. Amelia Marie Schaefer, Bend, Oregon. Danica Ray Wattenberg, Silverton, Oregon. Carly Lynn Wilkerson, summa cum laude, Cresswell, Oregon. And just like that, all good things must come to an end so we can have a new beginning. Class of 2025, I am so proud of you. It has been an honor to have you on our campus. A pleasure to walk this journey with you most of the time. Okay, we wish you all the very best, and please do let us hear from you from time to time. One of our greatest joys is to hearing where our students have landed and how they're doing. So at this time, I'll ask everyone to remain seated. We're going to view a short slideshow of our senior class that was put together by Haley McNall, after which we invite you to enjoy light refreshments in the lobby. We really appreciate you coming out today to support the graduates. To the families for raising these amazing humans, thank you. To the families who supported friends, this is an amazing group of people. I said it when we started, I'll say it when we end. Thank you so much. Your support means everything. So before I leave the stage, I will say travel safely and stay well. And now I get to come off the freezer block and join you.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain. When I believed in forever, everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. 'Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. I'm so used to being broke. I'm so used to being broke, but not no more. I'm buying all the things I never could afford. Like what the hell? Top shelf. We gon' toast tonight to temporary wealth.
Good morning, all you lovely graduates. Just wanted to say congratulations of getting here. It's been quite an honor to watch you and guide you through this journey. I can't wait to see what you do next. Go class of 2025.
Take pride in how far you've come. Have faith in how far you can go. But don't forget to enjoy the journey. I'm wishing you all the best.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for sharing your journey with us. Stay kind. Stay compassionate.
Hey seniors, just want to say congratulations. Thank you so much for choosing to come to LeGrand OHSU campus, and know that you're going to be very missed. We've gotten quite attached to you, won't be the same without you. And just wishing you so much fun, keep learning, and keep in touch. Thanks.
Very well done. Thank you for not quitting. Thank you for hanging in there and going the distance. Last round of applause for our 2025 graduates. Did you add something? Okay, let's go celebrate.